And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gents. This is a podcast over from Orlando, Florida, from this awesome and international podcast, Good Wine and Great Laughs, Season 7, Episode 16. And today, Saturday, November the 18th, 2023, ladies and gents. And the weather here in Orlandito will be with the partly cloudy skies. Highs of 78 and lows of 61. I believe it's finally stopping raining here for the past 4 or 5 days. We have nothing but rain here in Orlando. But the weather still was raining. It was nice and not chill. The temperature is still in the 70s. In some cases got to close to the 80s. I even passed the 80s. But right now, I'm waiting for this weather to. I love the rain. It was perfect for me to go to sleep because I love it. I love it. But it's still not cold enough like I like it. So, ladies and gents, but before I talk about the topic of the day, I gotta talk about the wine of the day here at Casa Nova, ladies and gents. And please do not forget to click on the like button, as well click on the subscribe button, ladies and subscribe button, to make this podcast YouTube channel to grow faster. And for those that are new to my YouTube channel, ladies and gents, just let you know a disclaimer that my YouTube channel is only a summary what the podcast episode is all about. But if you want to listen to the entire podcast, just go under the subscription, under the description, you're going to see the information. There's a link right there that take you directly to the podcast through Spotify, ladies and gentlemen. You also, whatever platform that you listen to the podcast, just what you need to do is do a search of the name Good Wine and Great Laughs Podcast, and more likely you will find my podcast there as well. And for those that always watch YouTube on your phone, you can see, because a lot of people say I see the description. You're going to see right there under the podcast title, you're going to see on the side say more. If you click on more, it's going to open the whole window that you can see the description and information, and the link is right there, ladies and gentlemen. So I have another Italian wine. This wine over here, it caught my attention because I was looking for on the store for another new wine that I never had it in this podcast. And I found this. It's called the Paint the Town Red. And it's an Italian wine. It say here the name in Italian is a Puglia Rosso. Is a 2018 vintage. There's not too much information about the wine. You just say here the content is a red wine, and alcohol percent of this wine is 13% per volume, ladies and gents. So once again, it's an Italian wine. Let's see what this wine is all about. Over here. And once again, this is a perfect label that you can see the name right there. And let me show you close to the camera right here. You can see Paint the Town Red Blend. And you're going to see a perfect picture of this wine on all my social media, such as Instagram. You can see the name Instagram and Facebook as well, linked in right there, ladies and gents. You will see a clear picture of this. Oh, ladies and gents, this is a very, very good wine. Love it. Love it. I definitely give a 10 to this wine here. Let's Paint the Town Red, ladies and gents. I found this wine here in Florida. I found the ABC store, but probably you may find it in the ABC store close by you, or a Total Wine, or whatever. Or like I say, the picture is going to be available for you, but I definitely recommend it. It's full of tannins, ladies and gentlemen, because after drink, it's very tasteful, but also your mouth gets dry a little bit. So normally when I have a wine that has full of tannins, tannins. That means you're going to feel that dryness on your mouth. I definitely drink a lot of water. And wine like this, I just drink one glass because if I drink more, even though the wine is very good, if I drink more later on at night, I wake up in the middle of the night feeling like I ate 10 pounds of sand from the Sahara Desert, ladies. But once again, my personal opinion of this wine, I definitely give you a 10 for this wine. So, okay, enough about this wine of the day. So let's talk about the topic of the day. Ladies, I decide to take out of, normally I'm not saying my comfort zone, because I always like to bring some topics, something that's interesting too, and also that can caught our curiosity, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm a kind of person that love history. I love ancient history. If you listen to my podcast, I definitely did a podcast related to the Chevalier of Saint George. And I got the source from the same website. This YouTube channel called Royalty Now Studios. What they do, ladies and gentlemen, is always find somebody that a historical figure, and they give very detailed information about the life of that person. And also what they do is they always construct by artificial intelligence how this person should look like today, or like back in the days how the person used to be like. And also they make like some movements, like they create the whole figure of the person, and then the person like the person was alive. It's very, very, very interesting, and I love the historical facts behind that. So because of that, we're going to listen about Helen of Troy, the Trojan War, and the facial recreation of Helen. Because back in the days, on that Greek time, she was considered the most beautiful woman on face of earth. So it's basically talk about some information about who Helen de Troy was, because she was a Spartan. And then if you see the movie Troy with Brad Pitt, definitely he played Achilles. And then give more information, historical information about her and the whole war situation, about the whole nation two nations went to war for over 10 years because of a woman, ladies and gentlemen, because of the beauty of a woman. That's very interesting, very interesting. I know I recommend. So if you like history, ladies and gentlemen, and probably you saw movies, sometimes you read about it, but the way that the Royalty, once again, it's called Royalty Now Studios. The way that they describe all the information, give some detailed information about historical information, is very, very, very good. So listen to this podcast, ladies and gents, and also all the credits about Royalty Now Studios is going to be available for you. So you can click up there and see. If you like history, ancient history and historical figures, you love the information about Helen of Troy and the Trojan War, ladies. And so, like I say, great information. So do not forget to listen to it. Share this information with your friends. Click on the like button. Please click on the subscribe button, because these 2 clicks can help this podcast YouTube channel to grow even faster. So once again, this is your boy Casanova. Please be safe, be kind, and be blessed. Salute. And do the best what you can do with what you got. And I see you next Saturday.
Coming with the put up for the #1 spot. Pushing my rap like the push I on the block. Holding my down, sucker rappers get lost. Coming from the bottom, moving straight to the top.